Welcome back to a new video. So this was the fifth workout of the second week that I did on Thursday. I did this at home because I was actually warmed up a little bit and because the session was pretty short. So on this day, I was originally programmed not muscle snatches. I love muscle snatches, which is the title of the video, but I was originally given snatch balances, and because they're at 90 kilograms, I decided to do them via muscle snatches, so do a muscle snatch and then the snatch balances. The original sets were triples at 90, and I did, 3 sets at 90, and then the fourth one I did at 94, which I was pleasantly surprised I was able to actually muscle snatch that weight. I was worried that I was going to have to put it up in the rack for the last set, but I was able to do it with the first 3 sets to do the muscle snatch and the snatch balances, of course, and then on the last set able to get up to 94, like I said, which it's not a PR. I don't know what my PR muscle snatch is. I want to say it's like 98 kilos or something. I feel like I've done that at least once, 97 or 98, maybe even just 95, but I know it's not 94. Certainly a very heavy percentage of the exercise though. The snatch balances felt pretty good. I was pleasantly surprised that they weren't too difficult of a strain. I did get a hilarious pressure bruise, like if you're really white like I am, if you do squats or sometimes you just have like a book bag on your arm, you'll get like I don't want to call it a pressure bruise because it's not like you don't feel it at all, but you get that bruise looking thing on your skin, on your traps from squats or on your shoulders if you have like a bag on. I used to get it when I played baseball, even when I was a kid. I mean, my baseball bag wasn't even that heavy, just sensitive skin, I suppose, but re-racking it on my back, I looked at it and it looked hilarious. I also get it randomly when I go to my parents' house. They have a foam roller that has like ridges on it, and for whatever reason that always gives me the craziest pressure bruise on my back, which is just weird because it doesn't hurt. Like I said, it doesn't hurt or anything. I'm just rolling on like a foam roller, and it is pretty, it's a pretty hard foam roller, but it's not any harder than the PVC pipe that I use at my house. So I don't know, it's kind of weird, but just because I suppose I have really light and sensitive skin. But after the muscle snatches, or the snatch balances, I should say, that was the focus of the session. After the snatch balance plus muscle snatch complex, I think it was originally deficit power cleans, but I don't have really any way to set those up in the shed that would be fun to do, I should say. I could probably get like the lowest wood blocks that I have and potentially do a deficit power clean on those, but that's way too high of a deficit and I wouldn't be able to do jerks with those. So that's kind of the tricky thing. If it was just a deficit clean, I could probably figure out a way to do it, but I don't really want to do that movement. I don't really have like an extra piece of wood that would go the length of the platform that I could stand on to make it as, to feel as similar to pulling as it is just on a normal platform. So most likely we'll just continue to opt for the pauses that you're seeing here, the pause below the knee, and these are powers. I also did these with straps up until the first set, but it wasn't feeling really that good. It wasn't like, how do I really describe it? It was just like a slow turnover, I suppose, with the top set, and I didn't want to start failing reps because the weight was out in front, and I was starting to feel it a little bit in my left wrist, just because it wasn't turning over as fast as I would need to, nor do I think I necessarily have entirely the mobility to do power cleans with the straps on, or at least with a pause or whatever. I have been able before, and I probably will continue to do if I have light powers like this, to use straps, just because it does kind of save my hands a little bit, and it does make me really have to focus on turning my elbows up or elbows under, I suppose, faster. They were 2+2s, which were, I don't know, they just all felt pretty easy. I was originally programmed to be at 101. I just did them at 102. The last set bumped me up a couple kilos to 106. I bumped up 4 kilos to 106. But overall, pretty light session. I think I did some good mornings after this, just because I don't have any back extension type things, but didn't really add any weight or anything with them. Good mornings, I never really feel too much. So I don't know how much I'll actually do them. I like doing them as like a warm-up and just stretching, particularly at the beginning of a session, then obviously between exercises as well. But really at the end, I don't know how much I'll really continue to do them. I'll try to do them sometimes, but more so just using it as a hamstring stretch. But overall, just a pretty straightforward session. The next one's going to be the first, I guess, big big day of the week. I put my big like Friday day on Saturdays, but I'm a day ahead programming, so it will actually be a normal big Friday, but not to spoil anything, but because my legs aren't really that strong, snatches actually went pretty well on that day, but the clean jerks didn't go quite as well. But I think as I'm able to get back into doing a lot more volume and just getting my legs back to where they pretty much are, I just have to get more volume and do them and just get more comfortable front squatting. I think my clean jerks will come back pretty well, but pretty solid week of training. Pretty happy that I was able to stick with most of the exercises as prescribed. I didn't do anything too crazy throughout the week, and yeah, just a good start to I guess the first 5 days, and tomorrow's going to be a heavy day that you'll see. But that's it for this one. I'll talk to you on the next one, and I hope you have a great day. Peace.